Hi guys, I'm your host from hairsite.com, bringing you hair restoration news from around the world for over 20 years. Today's topic is produced in collaboration with Dr. Baubik, Medical Director of Alvi Armani Hair Clinic, presently the #1 ranked FUE hair transplant clinic in the US according to our patient result statistics. Here we have another episode from our Q&A series where we offer quick answers to frequently asked topics on hair transplant and hair restoration. Today's topic, one of the most frequently asked questions of all time, is hair transplant painful? Ouch! To properly answer this question, we need to break this down into two parts: pain during the procedure and pain after the procedure. During the procedure. Because the patient is under local anesthesia, there is no pain during the procedure. Your head is numbed and all you feel is someone poking or scratching your scalp. Imagine what it feels like to have someone scratching your scalp while you're wearing a helmet. That would be the best way to describe how it feels like. As for the kind of pain to expect after the procedure, it depends on whether you're getting a strip or FUE procedure. Strip is the old technique, where the doctor extracts donor follicles by removing a strip of skin from the back of your head. It is an invasive procedure. It involves removing a strip that goes across the back of your head from your left ear to the right. You are literally cut open and then stitched back up after the procedure. You will experience pain from the open wound, which typically measures anywhere from 4 to 6 inches in length in most cases. Strip hair transplant patients, in most likelihood, have to sleep sitting up in their bed for the first few nights after the procedure until the donor site becomes less painful. Painkillers are usually required for the first few days post-op. On the other hand, the impact will be a lot less severe for an FUE procedure. With FUE, the doctor microsurgically extracts one follicular unit at a time from the back of the patient's head. No large-scale excision is required, and no skin is removed from the donor site. No scalpel, no stitches, minimally invasive, and fast healing time when compared to traditional strip technique. Many patients don't see the need to take painkillers after an FUE procedure, and they heal many times faster than their strip counterparts. Let's hear what some FUE hair transplant patients have to say.
Recovery was actually pretty easy, a lot easier than I thought it would be. When going through the process of it, you do go through a little bit of swelling, so it is normal and natural with it, but you don't feel any pain or discomfort with it, and you just look a little bit funny, but you kind of laugh with the process and enjoy it. But pain-wise was very minimal. I think only the night of I had maybe a little bit of minor discomfort, but other than that, it was pretty easy.
The surgery itself was actually amazing. I was surprised at how easy it was. It was more like going to the spa and getting treated like you're at a spa, opposed to a surgery room. It was very natural and a relaxed atmosphere.
It was much more of a laid-back, relaxing experience than you would think a surgery would be. I think the most surprising thing was the fact that it wasn't nearly as invasive as I thought it would be. I think the reason that I held off for so long was because I thought it might be invasive, but it wasn't, not at all. It was outpatient, it was very simple. I was in and out in one day, and I went home the next day.
The level of pain that you have to be prepared for during the procedure is reasonable. You're in good hands. There are moments that are pretty intense, but throughout the day, most of the time, you're actually bored. So it's not like you're in pain the entire time. It sort of goes up and then it comes back down, and you're always aware of what's next. So I always tell people, if I can handle it, anyone can handle it.
Of course, not all FUE hair transplants are created equal. There are horror stories associated with many FUE procedures out there. Don't just blindly walk into any FUE clinic and think that everything will be fine. To learn more about this topic or other advanced hair restoration news, contact Dr. Baubik and his team at Alvi Armani Hair Clinic for a free consultation. No cost, no fee, just good honest information. Alvi Armani is presently the top-ranked #1 FUE hair clinic in the US with over 15 years of uninterrupted patient statistics according to hairsite.com.